Hey everybody, we are live at the Paste Studio right now in New York with Dylan Owen. Dylan, thanks for doing this, man.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, and joining you today on the trumpet, Gabriel Lemmy. Gabe, thanks for being here. Yeah, we are going to hear 3 songs right now. One of them is the single that just came out on Friday, so congratulations to you on that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And then 2 songs from across the catalog. Can you tell us what's coming up first today?
Yeah, exactly. So first we have The Glory Years. This song is about the concept of the best years of your life, and how, we kind of think we're supposed to experience those when you're in your early 20s or whenever, but I think that's a silly concept. I think the best years of your life can be whenever you're experiencing the things you want to experience, and I hope that's always ahead of me in life. So this song's called The Glory Years. It's from my There's More to Life EP.
Nice.
Yeah. You are my favorite miracle. And when the world finally ends, only then will our destinies doubt us. And when we spin off the edge of our steps and our couches, and just the hidden songs are left on our cassettes and our albums, can we expect that something better surrounds us when we exit our houses? Yeah, the death of my childhood would unfold in notches. It was a cave-in social comment of a stolen promise. So how'd we grow up but not grow up into who we said we'd grow up into? We said we knew someday we'd grow up beyond this. Now I'm as lonely as the town drunk who only knows he's a man when he's holding a handful of Soko and Daniels, sitting at the bar calling all the college girls over to sing 'em Billy Joel karaoke from a broken piano. I don't wanna end up just like him. I'll keep on writing till my bookmark bends. I'll keep on writing till I lose all that's left of my good heart friends, until I've spent all that's golden and that took our breaths. If only it matters, I'd probably take the loneliest stance in this unholy abandoned home. To me, we always will carry it with the strength of an ocean. Go like soldiers in battle, and looking back over my shoulder, see the roads that we travel without the worst nights. In my glory years, without the holes in the rooftops we climbed on, without the dead nights in the adventure life, without the memories we'd never bet our lives on. How would I know whoever I am without the long drives to anywhere that we were always miles from? If these are the best of times, I don't want mine back. The glory years I always thought I'd have are here. So for anybody watching this Paste Music live stream session right now who feels like you still have the best years of your life left to live, I am right there with you. And we nicknamed my best friend Ghost for all the haunts he'd have. There's more to life than the glory years that we thought we'd have. We formed a pack for down the road in case we lost track of dollar diner coffee calls and screen porch menthol packs. If you end up somewhere in an office selling car glass and I still live at home in 5 years, let's get our maps and tape them to the window seat. We could travel north fast. Small town kids who learn to fight from our divorced dads know the rules of separation like our palms. Tired out of watching burning houses from our lawns. If only we could find a wait in vacant distant summers and fall in deep enough love, we'd make our parents miss each other. One story starts for everyone that never made it. I kissed my first girlfriend on an air mattress that levitated. I used to hate the ground, its roots and holes are bound to fail, but making out in UFOs at the Orange County Fair made me feel like something from another world would save us, or some great tragedy would come along to turn my pages. Maybe I was waiting for a battlefield to earn my place in. So looking back at us, the world can see we were courageous, but all our worry signs and torn up lives I won't ignore. Fell in love too many times, at least we got to know our floors. I don't plan to ever get the moments we've been hoping for. A couple years later, fast forward, now I know I won't try. I know I won't try. I won't spend my whole life looking for an answer that I won't find. Now I know I won't find it. Damn right I won't find it. I'ma take potential and bury it like I'm gold mining. I'll take my pen and I'll press it and pray my penmanship resurrects my depressions, my friendships, my own crisis. I was only 22. How was I wishing for the wisdom that's been missing in collision with my old life? I was only 22. How the fuck was I wishing for what's missing from an old life? Without the worst nights in my glory years, without the lows and the rooftops we dived from, without the dead nights in the adventure life, without the people that you never could rely on, man, how would you know whoever you are? Without the long drives down the black midnight roads that we almost died on, these are the best of times and I don't want mine back. The glory years I always thought I'd have aren't here, but I got wrongs, I got roves, I got seams, I got long intermissions where I lost my feet. I got my best friends behind me. Yeah, I brought my team. They're in the background singing like that's all I need. The orange lights, the ocean gasp, and this all will pass. My quarter life flash is short enough to make my story last. There's more to write than the pouring rain in the autumn grass. There's more to drive to than all the places you'd want to crash. There's more to life than the glory years that you thought you'd have. And I don't know where I am. I'm just lost in my glory years.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Shout out to Gabe Lemmy.
Yeah, Gabe.
Nailing that trumpet lick.
Nice. Dylan, thank you. Gabe, thank you. This sounds great.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can we talk? So I found out recently that you wrote a book, which is outstanding, which makes sense. I mean, I know I've read a lot of your blog posts, and clearly writing word. You're a prolific writer. There's lots of words out there associated with you. And so this is it. Revive the Great Adventure exists out in the world. Good for you for having written it. And it exists as a companion piece that sort of tells the story of the creation of holes in our stories, which again, congratulations to you. This is the first vinyl that you
Thank you.
Right?
Yeah. First vinyl. I was so excited about that.
Yeah. So what was it that, I mean, in addition to creating this entire album, what was it about the format of a book that made this seem like a good mode of expression for yourself?
Well, I think you could probably tell it's all about the words for me. It's like, I know it's not spoken word music necessarily, but it's like, it's all just about the lyrics and the writing and the message of the music. And the book, it was a lot of things that I couldn't stop writing songs about. And I was like, there needs to be a conclusion to this, and things in my life that I didn't feel conclusion on. One of those was my grandfather passing away. He was a huge inspiration on my life. He used to print, he was a printer. In upstate New York, he ran a print shop, and he would print my album booklets, and like we would, do everything DIY. And then also an old relationship of mine too, and just aspects of growing up that I felt like I needed to get over and mature with. And I kept kind of writing about them in songs again and again. And it was like, let me just write a book, say everything I want to say about it. And what I say in the book, that if you read it, you'll know, is just there is no conclusion on some things. Like, that's just how it is, and you need to move on. So I kind of had to get it out in a long form way.
Nice. Was there anything about I mean, I know you were in the midst of getting a world-class education. You were at Cornell for an amount of time and then stopped going to Cornell for this, right? Did I get that story right?
Yeah, you got that story right. Actually left to pursue music. I went to a music program afterwards. So I joined this music school at NYU, where I met some awesome people as well. So a lot of people that work on my music, it's like hometown friends and then some college friends too.
Nice. Well, dude, thank you again for bringing the music here today. And we're going to hear 2 more songs. What's coming up second?
Thank you. Yeah. So this is the new song. This is We Were Only Kids Then. This is the new single that just came out. And this song is about, despite the title, it's not about looking back at simpler times. The song is about being present and adulthood and the way we tend to just look back at the past like it was perfect. And it wasn't perfect. It was complicated. But you should live in the moment. So that's what this song's about. All right. We were only kids then. Yeah, we were only kids then. Yeah, we were only kids then. Someday we'll look back on right now and say we were only kids then. With bottle rockets in our eyes, I see the fireworks of the dawn kiss the night. I say I found love in my lying voice. See what I realize? There are no arrival points. Life is just a destination we've been speeding past. So if you ever steal the moment, then don't keep it trapped. I think you might have lost a parent since I've seen you last, but I don't even ask. We just say, damn, we were only kids then. And we were only kids then. We were only kids then. We were only kids then. That's what we say. In 5 years, we'll look back on right now and say we were only kids then. Those were the best times. Read all the red flags, blew all the red lights, smoked all the tea leaves, called when our friends cried, said all the right things, left at the right times. Now I'm still working on my demons, trying to reclaim me. And you're still working early mornings, so you remain clean. And I'm still working out the headaches and my teenage grief. You say I gotta try the CBD, it's got no THC. And this is how we make peace. You got your PhD? I think you beat me. Look, I know you're a doctor, but please, it's your job. I remember when we smoked weed with your mom and we were kids then. Yeah, we were only kids then. We were only kids then. We were only kids then. That's That's what we say. In 10 years, we'll look back on 5 years and say we were only kids then. So all the secrets, forget them. And all the times that we bled were to shed skin. And all the movie moments, no one ever gets them. Like riding through your hometown with your best friends. Windows down, bottles up, silver sun, air is different. I wanna hold your wrinkled hand when your hair is missing. I wanna help you build a world that you care to live in, where all our broken promises are only vandalism, and we don't accept them. Cul-de-sac kids who only know about dead ends. As we get older, we digress into the distance. We used to follow our dreams, yeah, but we were only kids then. 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 That's what we say. And someday we'll look back on right now and say we were only kids then. Yeah, we were only kids then. We were only kids then. We were only kids then. That's what we say. And someday we'll look back on right now and say we were only kids then. Yeah, we were only kids then. Yeah, we were only kids then. And we were only kids then. And someone's in your backseat throwing up. You lean over and ask me, is this growing up? Yeah, someone's in your backseat throwing up. And you lean over and ask me, is this growing up? Yeah, someone's in your backseat throwing up. As you lean over and ask me, is this growing up? Yeah, someone's in your backseat throwing up. And you lean over and ask me, is this growing up? As I say, we were only kids then, throwing up. Now someone's in your backseat growing up. I say we were only kids then, throwing up. Now someone's in your backseat growing up. Yeah, we were only kids then, throwing up. Now someone's in your backseat growing up. Yeah, we were only kids then, throwing up. Now someone's in your backseat all grown up. Dear present time, this is it. For all my soul searchers, my grave diggers, and my suicide kids. For the signatures of the unknown subway riders. And for anybody who's got good cigarette karma, pass it on. Kids, all this. Yeah. Kids, all this. That's what we say. Don't forget, don't forget. Kids then. Kids then. But we were only kids then. DJing for myself operation going on here. Thank you guys.
Nice, thank you, man.
Yeah.
So when I know you've got the there's a listening party coming up at Black Cat on the Lower East Side on January 29th. That's happening, and there's a performance happening as well. Like, what is the when you play these songs out? What does it look like? I mean, I hear the electric piano. I hear the a lot going on in that beat. What do the live performances look like?
Well, if I'm playing in a venue, I'll normally have the beats playing loudly, and then I have a violinist. Shout out to Gabe Valley. He's crazy talented. He plays violin live with me. And Gabe Lemmy is now going to be playing trumpet live too. And Nate Sander and Tommy McCormack, I just want to give them shout outs. They always play live with me. So they're kind of my bandmates. So electric guitar, violin. But Black Cat on the 29th is going to be more of an acoustic set. So there won't be any tracks. It'll just be keys, trumpet, and percussion, like a cajon and a broken down kit.
Nice. What about, so when you're in the studio and creating those, for example, that track right there with the electric piano, is that Gabe, Tommy, or Nate? I think I got all those names. Is that one of those guys, or who's playing keys? Actually,
Gabe Valley is playing keys on that one. So I just came up with a simple 3-chord progression, and then he gives it legs and makes it actually arrive somewhere in the chorus. And I don't really know anything about music theory, so I definitely need the help of the whole team to make it happen.
Nice. Well, dude, we appreciate, again, you bringing this music here today, and we are hearing more. There's more music coming up. What's going to happen third today? So
third, this is our last track. This is Ghosts. This is from my Keep Your Friends Close EP. And this song, I don't know, it's kind of just a personal, important song to me. I play it live every show. It's one of my favorite tracks of mine of all time. It has some of my favorite lyrics in it, like the line, "This is not the scenic route." So I don't know, it could be interpreted to be about a lot of things, but I wrote it about a relationship. So this song is called Ghosts, and thank you to Paste Music for having us. This has been super fun. I'm Dylan Owen. It's great to be here.
Dude, thank you.
All right. Yeah, and I got ghosts. 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 Yeah, and this is not the scenic route. Close your eyes, let me show you what I dream about. We fell asleep up on the ride home to the raindrops, the stereo and my phone buzzing. But I had never heard a sweeter sound than all your cluttered thoughts slowly almost leaking out, like we could do this with our eyes closed. As I listen to you try to hit the high notes, I said it's a simple thing that I'm thinking upon. Yes, I've been prickled, but I'm soon to be figuring out in a different time zone. Watching the fireflies fly, I'm always far away from where my mind goes by. You put a mountain in my way and I could climb that, or put an ocean in my way and I could dive right through it. It's funny how we stand unchanged and plans unmade. I've always been a runaway but can't complain because yeah, and this is not the scenic route, just a tragedy away, so put your grievance out until we fought off all our goddamn ghosts. I'm sorry that we got that close, Yeah, and this is not the scenic route, just a tragedy away, so put your grievance out until we fought off all our goddamn ghosts. I'm sorry that we got that close, yeah, and I got ghosts. 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 I said I'm sorry that we got that close. So, take my weathered hands and feel me reaching out, as if the heavy of life is gonna even out. She said, I'm sorry, but I'm leaving now. They said, I'm sorry, but I'm leaving now. There's too much shit that we don't speak about. Awkward silence, oftentimes I've been talking to my waterline, trying to make my demons drown. If things have changed since I ride home, then we're an accident away from being fine. So, I think it's funny how we never hit the high road. Somebody gets something to run like they called the 5-0. Die slower, pose upon this sunset town. Only gravity can hold all of our upsets down, and we could climb up to your rooftop. Our young chest pound, about to levitate. Everything will come back around. I've been waiting a lifetime to touch that ground. So if I burn this bridge, would you jump that now? Yeah, and this is not the scenic route, just a tragedy away, so put your grievance out until we fought off all our goddamn ghosts. I'm sorry that we got that close, Yeah, and this is not the scenic route, just a tragedy away, so put your grievance out until we fought off all our goddamn ghosts. I'm sorry that we got that close, yeah, and I got ghosts. Yeah, and this is not the scenic route. Yeah, and this is not the scenic route. If you're getting sick of leaving or even repeating, weaving a seam to the people who seem to be cold. Yeah, I know that you have fevers and sleep with their secrets, seeking a seal for the ceiling right before it falls on us both. And I believe in leaving demons, bereaving a reason we could only see those deep in seeds and that they needed to grow. Most MCs these days spit promotional rhymes. Is it wrong that I'm in touch with my emotional side? As a kid, I used to wonder where the ocean would die, and if there's anybody like me hoping on the other side. Now I'm just broken enough to evoke emotion in both of us, open and spoken and told in lines. I'm gonna write things off when we go to revise. Nobody's ghost is colder than mine, despite the old jokes and life lessons that we'll hopefully find years down the road. Honestly, that's totally fine, but in your mailbox an envelope will open your eyes. Keep your friends close, I'll always with mine. Yeah, and this is not the scenic route, just a tragedy away, so put your grievance out until we fought off all our goddamn ghosts. I'm sorry that we got that close, Yeah, and this is not the scenic route, just a tragedy away, so put your grievance out until we fought off all our goddamn ghosts. I'm sorry that we got that close, but I will not apologize. No, I will not apologize. I said I'm sorry that we got that close, but this is not the scenic route home. Yeah, and I got ghosts. 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 But this is not the scenic route home.
Nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Dylan, thank you for doing this. And Gabe, thank you for playing as well. It sounded great. And also, thanks for this vinyl, man. I appreciate it. I love the design on it. So this is Holes in Our Stories. And then the book, Revive the Great Adventure, is the book about it tells the story of this album and many more aspects and adventures in your life. So thanks for all of it, dude. We really appreciate it. And have a great show at Black Cat. That's on January 29th. There's a listening party and then there's a performance as well.
Yeah.
So, dude, all the details details will be up at DylanOwenMusic.com as soon as shows are announced, as soon as new releases are announced. And also, when we were only kids then, the video comes out. Is it official the 31st, or is that the target date? It's coming out very, very soon.
Coming out. I think 31st is official, yeah.
January 31st
let's
official.
do it.
It's coming out that day. So, man, thank you guys again for doing this.
Thank you again. Yeah, I appreciate it.